Good morning. I am here today at ESPN Wide World of Sports for the RunDisney Expo. Here very early because Club Run Disney Platinum members get early access to get their bibs and also go shopping. So I'm going to head down to the merchandise floor, do some shopping for race weekend merchandise and get my bibs. And then later on today, I'll come back with Alyssa to get her bibs and we'll check out the main expo floor. Very excited for this weekend. A little bit nervous for the Dopey challenge because I feel like I am definitely not prepared this year, but I've done it once before, so that gives me a little bit of confidence that maybe I'll be okay, and if not, I'll still have some cool merch, I guess. So the line over there on the left is the one for the Gold Club Run Disney, and this one is for Platinum. We get in about a half hour earlier than they do, so kind of glad to be here in this shorter line that gets in earlier. Got my wristband so I can get in and go shopping early.
So, yeah,
M through Z heading up the stairs. There's less of us here apparently, so we get to go in a little faster. So this is the Club Run Disney Platinum Lounge, and we can pick up our bibs and shirts here. Really short line for that, which is great. There's also an area over to the right where you have a photo opportunity with Pain and Panic. Okay, here comes the fun part. This is my bag that I just got from the bib pickup area, and we get to see what's inside. There's usually a few surprises in here. So we've got our luggage tag for Club Run Disney on the outside here. What is this? Is this just a print? This is Marathon Weekend print. I have no idea if everyone's getting one of those or if that's a club thing, but I'm guessing everyone's gonna get one with their bib this year. And then I've got my Dopey bib, which is for the half and the full, and then the Dopey bib for the 5K and 10K. You can see I've got B Corral for both of those. I am very happy with B Corral. I was kind of hoping I would be higher than C, so that works. And then in here, what's in the bottom of the bag? After we get to that, we'll get the shirts. In the bottom of the bag, we had the Dopey Challenge luggage tag here. I kind of want to turn this into an ornament. So they also had our gear check bag in there, so we can use that for gear check at the races. And inside the gear check bag, all of the shirts. They're all long sleeves because they do that for this weekend every year. We got our Dopey. We've got Goofy. I love the design this year. These are amazing. I do need to try these on and make sure they fit because we can swap them out if we need to. Marathon with Mickey and Minnie. Half Marathon, Donald and Daisy. Should have Chip and Dale on the 10K, I believe. Yeah, there's Chip and Dale. And last but not least, the 5K. We've got Pluto. Lots of shirts, and I might be wearing a couple this weekend because it is a little chilly. We got Club Run Disney cookies. That's awesome. So there is a little bit of a line to enter for merchandise because they don't open for another 5 minutes. They open up earlier for the bib pickup than they do for the merchandise. Lots of merchandise here today, and they're playing amazing 90s music currently on the open road from a Goofy movie. I am loving the soundtrack so far. For the generic Marathon Weekend stuff, we've got Corksicles. We also have Spirit jerseys. If I wore Spirit jerseys, this is one that I would wear because it looks pretty awesome. They've got some ears. They also have tank tops. Looks like some sweatpants down there. And some Marathon Weekend t-shirts. Lots of pins this weekend, of course. And the generic Marathon Weekend one is a really good size. Got magic bands. On the ladies' side of Marathon Weekend, we've got a lounge fly, really fun pattern. They've got t-shirts for them as well, and they also have jackets over here. Sometimes with Run Disney, it's hard to tell what's the men's and what's the women's, but I feel like this year the pink and blue kind of makes it pretty obvious, and it does work with the theming. They've got a long sleeve t-shirt for the men. They've got shoe charms. What a 90s thing to have. And of course we have the magnet for the weekend. And it looks like we do have a jacket for us over here as well. Goofy Challenge, which is the half marathon and full marathon. They've got the ladies finisher shirts over here. Some magnets. Of course, pins. They always have the I Did It pin. Then they have the actual race pin. And then they have the metal replica pin. And they've got I Did It shirts for the guys over here too. And for the Dopey Challenge, we've got the guys I Did It shirts. We have a hat. I must have the hat. They've got the men's jackets over here. And we've also got the magnet. This year they have Dopey Challenge ears. Those are actually awesome. If I wore ears, I would get a pair. I've got a tank top, probably a ladies cut. It could be men's, it's kind of hard to tell. We've got the ladies cut for the finisher shirts. And it looks like the ladies get a hoodie instead of a zip-up jacket. And we've got our Dopey Challenge pins, the race pin, the I Did It pin, and the medal pin. For the marathon, we've got men's finisher shirts. We have magnets over here and medal replica pins, race weekend pin, and the I Did It pin. And looks like we also have a men's jacket. I do really like that. We've got shoe ornaments. I have a whole bunch of these on the Christmas tree already. Looks like the ladies have a tank top and an I Did It shirt for the marathon. No jackets specifically for the ladies for the marathon stuff. And this is one of those Spirit jersey hoodies that they make that are a little bit thinner than regular Spirit jerseys. Just a generic marathon weekend hoodie. I kind of like these, but I just hate the way that Spirit jerseys fit. Looks like for pass holders this year, we have a pin and a t-shirt. We've got the 10K ladies finisher shirts and also the men's shirts over here. And the 10K magnets, I Did It pin, the weekend pin, and the medal pin. I do really like the mug this year. It's an actual mug instead of just the corksicles. We've got men's 5K finisher shirts and ladies 5K finisher shirts. Then we also have the medal replica pin and the race weekend pin and the I Did It pin, as well as some magnets. For the half marathon, we've got the men's finisher shirts. We have the ladies finisher shirts. I love that their shirt has Donald on one side and Daisy on the other. I feel like the guys missed out on that. And then we have our magnets over here for the half marathon, the I Did It pin, the regular pin for the race, and the medal replica pin. We've also got a jacket for the half marathon. This might be a men's jacket. I'm trying to tell from the cut, it's kind of hard to tell. They also have a long sleeve t-shirt over here that is a running shirt. They have regular t-shirts that are not running shirts, and they're awesome. And it looks like we have a Dopey shirt that is not a running shirt. And here's our marathon shirt. That's just a regular t-shirt. They're really having some fun with these. And we have a t-shirt for the half marathon as well. Poor Donald. Okay, the regular Chippendale t-shirt is really cute. And the 5K t-shirt. That's kind of cute because they put Chippendale in it with Pluto. And over here in the corner, we have all of the generic Run Disney merchandise that doesn't have any particular race associated with it. And I think this is my final selection, plus a couple t-shirts. Not too bad this year. They've already started forming the line out there for the next group, which is the Gold Club Run Disney members. Outside of the merchandise area, they have all the mileage signs. These are always fun to get pictures with. They've got Dopey and Goofy out here, but the line for Dopey's a little crazy, so have to come back and get a picture with him later. And of course, we've got the longer mileage over here as well for Dopey, Goofy, and the full marathon. These are so cool. I didn't see the banners when I came in because I came in upstairs, but this is pretty fun, little pop-up banners.
We are back here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. I say we, I actually didn't come early this morning.
That's fair.
One, because I'm not in Club Run Disney, so I couldn't get in early anyway. And two, I have no reason to be here that early. I can come at night and not have to wait in the crazy line. So I was at home, sleeping in, packing, getting ready for today. But now I do have to get my bibs because I am going to attempt to do the 5K and 10K this week. Hoping for the best on that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see if baby cooperates for that. While we're here, I'm also going to head over to the merchandise. I have a couple things to return because my rule is buy whatever you think you want at the Race Expo and then return it later because they do have the same return policy as other Disney merch, which is 30 days. So I have time to think about it this afternoon, figure out what I wanted to keep, get Alyssa's advice, and I'll return some stuff this evening. And I also want to get a picture with Dopey and Goofy if they're still here. And I want to walk around the expo because I didn't even go over there this morning. I was trying to get home. We had a lot to do today. So while she's getting her shirts, I'm probably going to explore the expo a little bit. We have to go through the merchandise area to get to the photos with Dopey, which is what I want to do before we leave here. And I noticed it's a lot less busy, but there's a lot less stuff. Pretty much all the Dopey stuff sold out. They do have some PhotoPass photographers here with some cool backdrops, but we're going to go out there and look for Dopey and Goofy. got to go down and get Alyssa's bibs. 10K booth and then the 5K. This one was for perfect marathoners, but we're going to get a picture anyway because it's adorable. We've got a big replica medal of the full marathon. There's the Castaway Key Challenge pickup point. A little bit sad we had to cancel that one, but can't cruise until baby's 6 months old and Alyssa's under 24 weeks, which she isn't, so yeah. On to the expo. Well, I guess we know who the main sponsor is this weekend.
So we came and got my shirts, but I did order an extra small way back when, and I no longer fit in an extra small. So we did come over here to get an exchange for the shirts, and I got a medium, fits very nicely. It'll be great for tomorrow.
So as usual, there's lots and lots of shopping, lots of vendors here. I think this is one of my favorite at the Fit to Run booth. They have some fun, retro-inspired Disney race t-shirts, unofficial, of course. These are absolutely great. Map for the 5K. Looks like pretty much all the 5Ks. Just through Epcot, because you don't really have time to go anywhere else. And the 10K looks about as expected too. You got the hard part at the beginning, and after that, through the parks. This is an interesting half marathon. It should be really fun. We go out of Epcot parking lot, all the way up to Magic Kingdom, running through the castle. That's always pretty cool. And then the long run back from Magic Kingdom all the way down and back into Epcot. We don't go to Hollywood Studios with this half. And the last one, the big one, the full marathon. We are all over the place, all 4 parks, starting in the Epcot parking lot, up to Magic Kingdom, where we have a little bit of a different route through the park, and then down once again. But instead of going back towards Epcot, we actually go out towards Animal Kingdom, run through Animal Kingdom, and then we go over to Blizzard Beach parking lot. A very long and boring run from about mile 18 all the way to mile 23 as we come into Hollywood Studios over here and then back up to Epcot to finish it out. It's going to be an interesting day.
We made it to our resort. We are staying at Coronado Springs on property because that is a lot easier, especially when you are getting up super, super early in the morning. We don't like having to drive in from our house just in case something happens.
And it is really cool that we were able to be here with the LLS group because we did do some fundraising for them. If you saw our Small World Challenge where we rode It's a Small World all day long to help raise money for LLS, that was a really interesting challenge. We have fun doing that every year, but the money we raised actually allowed us to come and stay with their room block here at a discounted rate for Marathon Weekend, which was a win-win. And this is home for the next couple days, mostly just for sleeping, you know, in the afternoons, because we're up all night basically for the races starting at 3 a.m.
Good morning. It is about 4:15 in the morning. It is way too early to be up, but we did manage to walk up right when the bus arrived at Coronado, which was perfect timing for us. We got right on, rode over here, and so far I'm feeling okay. We'll see how the day goes.
Yeah, I don't know how the 5K is going to go. We're just going to walk it. If Alyssa's feeling good tomorrow, she'll do the 10K with me. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it because I have to if I want that Dopey medal. We're just going to take it easy today. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Fingers crossed. A little humid out here, but we'll see how it goes. All right, heading over to the corral. It's about a half hour till race start. Kind of crazy.
They have a story as to why they're...
Captain Jack Sparrow's here again.
All right, 17 minutes away. Buddy. How you guys feeling?
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Pluto! How are you, Pluto? Now, let me ask you this, Pluto. Are you excited to get this race started? Yes, 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 yes! All right, are you ready? We're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1,
go! Got a really long line for Tarzan. It looks like Kerchak over here. That's awesome.
1 down, 2 to go.
I know a lot of people don't like the tacos, but I do love when they put the designs on them. It's pretty cool. Mushu's in China, but he has a very, very long line. Got quite a few photo paths in the park today, it looks like. Always look for those bright white lights shining at you. It's a pretty good indicator you got photos coming up. Water stop. Abu and Genie are over here, and their line is also very, very long. Lots of really long lines for the characters in this race. So that Genie and Abu line goes all the way from Morocco over here to France. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Heading backstage of Epcot and then right back out into Epcot again. And I am loving the 90s music.
All right, we are more than halfway done. I'm doing okay so far.
That is a very, very, very long line for Max. Last characters of the race, Rescue Rangers Chip and Dale, but they also, of course, have a crazy line.
Piece of cake.
The Jammers are out. I've never noticed this before, at least open, but it's the test track garage where they work on the cars. That's pretty cool.
I made it. I'm just about there.
Here's the finish line. Getting our medals. Got waters and Powerades. Got to get our snack boxes and bananas. So in the box this time we got sunflower seeds, which is great. Animal crackers, also great. Plastic cheese, but then those nasty pretzels to go with it. I was really hoping for chips this time. They've got some characters in the waiting area over here. Donald and Daisy in their track suits. Mickey's over here in his tracksuit, looking good. We got a cool backdrop over here too. Minnie looks amazing in her tracksuit too. The lines in the race for the characters are pretty long, and the ones here at the waiting area are pretty long too.
After the race this morning, we did go back to the room and go to sleep because we were both very tired. And then we did get ready for the day and actually went home to check on our cats. We had a couple packages that were coming, just did some stuff around the house. And now we're here at Territory Lounge at Wilderness Lodge because they have a new menu.
And this is one of our favorite lounges on property to go to. We've not been here since they changed the menu a few months ago. I loved all the stuff on the old menu. We're gonna try just a couple things today. Not gonna eat too much because we do need to go to bed early and then get up very early for that 10K tomorrow. So we'll see how this new food is. We started things off with the charcuterie, which has been totally reimagined using this bacon on a wire dish basically instead of the big board. We've got 4 different kinds of meats here and 4 different cheeses and of course some crackers and things like that. And we've got a brand new dish here, the baked potato flatbread. Very interesting. Curious how this is gonna
We
taste.
finished up our kind of dinner. We
Yeah.
only got 2 things off the menu and nothing felt as heavy as it used to. They did take all of our favorite things off the menu, which
sad.
is super sad to find out. They don't do dessert anymore, also super sad. So we decided just to get the loaded baked potato flatbread that was recommended.
Yeah, that was weird. I think it was weird in a good way. I did like it, but I just never thought about baked potato on a flatbread. It tastes about like it sounds like it would taste. It just a very strange combination of flavors.
It was very random. There were peas on there. I've never made a loaded baked potato with peas, so I don't know. It was random, it was good, but it was also weird, so I'm not really sure. And we also got the charcuterie board, which is different than the old one. We used to love the old one. This one had some pros and cons.
Yeah, I feel like it was better on the cheese side, but then the meat side wasn't as good, so kind of a toss-up there on whether it's better or worse. It was our favorite lounge to go to before. We used to love Territory Lounge. I'm gonna say it's probably not
at that point on our list anymore. Now, we didn't try the bacon on a wire, and we didn't try the bone marrow, both of which are $25 dishes, which is a lot for a meal at a lounge where it's not a full-on entree. So I think we might come back another time and try it, but we're not in any hurry to get back here. I think we're gonna head back to our resort and try to get some rest because we have a very early start tomorrow for that 10K.
Welcome aboard.
Well, I made it to Epcot for the 10K, but you may notice Alyssa's not here with me. She did not have a great night. Baby was not cooperating with getting any sleep, so she decided she's gonna play it safe and just not do the 10K today, which is fine. That's totally okay with me. I'm gonna head over to the starting corrals and get a spot. It is way too early, about 3:45 right now. I'm a little later than I was planning on being, but it's okay because it's just a 10K. I'm not gonna push it today, just gonna take it slow because the half and the full marathon are the parts that are gonna be really demanding. So I'm just gonna kind of take it easy through the race and maybe see some characters today.
6 miles to go. A little bit crazy out here this morning, but they did just open up the corrals so we can head over there. About 5 after 4, made it to B Corral.
Give us a short on your end of the field here.
There's already a pretty long line here for the first character. It's Hercules. I can't get past the hair. That's interesting. Yeah, we are definitely not almost there. Water stop, even though it's cold, we gotta stay hydrated out here. I just can't wait to be done. We got our next character line here. Not as long as Hercules was, it looks like. Should probably only be about a 10-minute wait or so if you're waiting. Princess Ada. Good 90s characters. Both Disney Animation and Pixar today. Heading into backstage Epcot. Looks like we got another character line here. A very long character line. Let's see who's up here. Alright, Scrooge McDuck. Looks like we got another character stop right as we head into Epcot. Who's up here? Looks like Rafiki. Heading into Epcot. They've got a Figment statue out here with a photo pass photographer. And here's mile 3. That's officially halfway there. This is the line for Goofy. It doesn't look too long. He's right around the corner. So I think I'm gonna wait for this one. Should be about 8 to 10 minutes, hopefully. Only took 6 minutes to get here to see Goofy. Hi, Goofy. And now we're heading back out of Epcot. Only about 3 miles to go. Got another water stop. And this hill should be fun. Heading over to Boardwalk Yacht and Beach. Oh, this is always great. Working our way over to Boardwalk via Yacht and Beach. Looks like we got a photo pass photographer coming up too. Heading into Boardwalk, we got a line here for Mickey and Minnie together. This is a very long line, goes all the way to the dance hall, but I think I'm gonna wait in it because I've got a pretty good cushion on the back of the pack. Right at a 22-minute wait for Mickey and Minnie. They are in their 90th birthday costume, which is a surprise, but I guess it's 90s, right? For some reason now I want spaghetti. Here at the end of the boardwalk, we got Jessie. And now back down the hill, much easier than going up. Heading back into Epcot to finish this thing out. Cover band with 90s Disney songs.
Girl, you can't conceal it. We know how you're feeling, what you're thinking of. Whoa.
That line is for Lumiere. I don't think I'm gonna wait for him. And backstage for what I'm assuming is gonna be the last time. No idea, we're just kind of wandering back and forth at this point. What a throwback. And back into Epcot at Morocco. Got another water stop. Getting close to the end. This might be the last one. You've got a friend in me, so I won't let you run a race like this. Got a pretty long line here. Not too bad. Maybe about 10 minutes for Geppetto. Not exactly a 90s character, but okay. He fits in Italy. Almost to the end, coming down the home stretch here. Looks like we've got Daisy Duck up here on the left. I'm gonna say about a 10 to 15 minute wait tops. Probably closer to the 10 side. What's she wearing today? Looks like she's wearing a very fun Mickey's 90th birthday costume. The janitors are back. This might be the longest line of the day. It wraps around all the way down there because it's Darkwing Duck. That's awesome. They're playing Disney on Broadway songs over here. That's interesting. My legs feel kind of like Bambi's did when he first tried to walk.
And I'll save you. I won't bail. 23 skidoo scene. Ain't it great to know that somebody's got your back? Now,
why are we doing this song?
with your
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special finish line moment. Christmas music at the finish line. Decorations are still up in the park.
Hey, Pluto's out here.
And Mariah Carey at the finish line.
Time to get a medal. Thought they might have some Mylar blankets out here, but nope, not today. Hopefully tomorrow, it's gonna be colder. Looks like we got Powerade and water up here. Got our snack boxes, thank you. Gotta get a banana too.
Gotta get the banana.
Thank you. So every race I try to carry a folded up grocery bag in my pocket because they give you a lot of stuff to carry after the race. Comes in handy. Looks like pretty much the same stuff in the boxes yesterday. I think the sunflower kernels were honey roasted yesterday. Today they're just salted, but decent box. I still wish they had the chips though. Got to get pictures with PhotoPass over here. The lines aren't as bad as they were this morning. We've got Fat Cat from Rescue Rangers, and we have Donald in Mickey's 90th birthday costume. We got Launchpad McQuack over here. By far the longest line for a character out here. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Well, I made it back to the resort after just a short bus ride, and now I'm ready for a nap. I am exhausted. It was a good race. I'm not too tired. We did okay, and looking forward-ish to the half marathon tomorrow and marathon Sunday. After a quick nap, we do have a dinner this evening with Team in Training, the LLS group, over at Contemporary. Really excited to go to that and see what kind of food they have and celebrate all of the awesome fundraising that's been done. So gonna go take a nap now, and we'll see you at the dinner.
We have made it to the Contemporary where we have the Team in Training dinner. We're very excited about this. Last year it was outdoors. This year it is inside, which I'm very happy about because I tend to get cold easily.
And they have a full dinner tonight. Last year it was kind of a grab and go boxed lunch thing. Tonight is a full dinner. I am very hungry. I've had lots of snacks throughout the day because apparently I burned a lot of calories today, and I am ready to eat.
5K. Was anyone else out there at the 5K yesterday? Had a good time? All right, who got up early this morning for the 10K? All right, we got